Hey, Malcolm from Cinema Hack. Now, do you work in Premiere Pro? I'm sure most of you do, or why the hell would you even click on this video? And has a timeline ever randomly crashed on export? I'm sure it's happened to at least one person, and because, to no one's surprise, it happened to me multiple times. To keep a long story short, it kept crashing on final export, and I had no idea why. After numerous hours on forums trying to figure out what the problem was, I ended up in circles with no concrete answer. All my woes gave me the idea to create my own guide that might help you if Premiere decides to crash on your export. If you find none of these have helped, I'm sorry, you're well past anyone's help, and you better call a doctor. Cleaning your cache. The issue might lay in how bogged down Premiere is. Cleaning your cache is like force quitting every other program file in its memory and giving Premiere a fresh start. Hard reset. Close your timeline, now do a hard computer reset. Much like a brain, it sometimes needs a break before it can continue, and loading it back up might just be the answer. Deleting your media cache. Make sure Premiere is closed. Now go to wherever your root media cache files are, and delete the whole lot of them. Don't forget to kick them to the curb with a good old recycle bin delete. Upon restarting Premiere again, it will be forced to recheck and reload every single clip on your timeline. Importing into another timeline. Close your current timeline and open a completely different project. Now import the project in question into another timeline and try exporting from this timeline. The problem might have been some fuckery going on with Premiere's timeline you were working with, and tossing it over into another project altogether might be the solution. Try a new sequence. Open a new sequence and copy and paste everything from your timeline, all your effects, assets, files, whatever. And it just might be the black magic you need. Now try exporting it from this sequence to see if it solves the issue. Again, it might have been a problem with the timeline you're working with, and dumping all those assets onto a new sequence just might solve it. Rechecking the footage. In my case, it happened to be a few clips in the middle of my timeline that were corrupt. It was annoying to have to remove those shots and work around them, but it was needed. What you want to keep an eye out for is shots that stutter or glitch. While playing it back, it will glitch, but when you scrub on the timeline, it won't do anything and show that the file isn't glitching and that it's fine. Delete effects. Sometimes effects are what's causing Premiere to crash. In one case, the problem was a cross dissolve I was trying to use on a corporate video. Was it needed? No. Did it make my footage look cooler? Yes. Yes, it did. Export smaller sections. If you're running into errors and you have no idea what's going on, try breaking down the render into smaller pieces. You might find the offending shot that way, or in my case, you might find nothing at all. And when you're done each section, somehow it will let you export the whole timeline. Now, what I touched on is only surface level problems. There could be a whole slew of problems that can cause your timeline to crash on any export. Problems with your root files, directory problems that will force you to reinstall your Premiere program files, hard drive issues, and where you are exporting the files to. If you find you're having issues beyond this video, please hit up Adobe's official forums, as there are a ton of way more experienced people than myself who are not only willing to help you, but also more qualified. And they will ask you a whole bunch of fun questions to help solve your issue and get your editing back on track. If you have any other solutions that have worked for you, please DM us or leave us a comment below and teach us something also. Until next time, peace.